Mark had made some terrible choices in his life. He had grown up in a rough neighborhood, surrounded by gangs and drugs, and had fallen into the same patterns of behavior. He had spent years in and out of jail, and had lost contact with his family and friends. One day, while sitting in his cell, Mark received a letter from a man named Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson was a volunteer with a program that helped ex-convicts find employment and get their lives back on track. He had read about Mark's case and wanted to offer him a second chance. At first, Mark was skeptical. He had been given second chances before and had always fallen back into old habits. But something about Mr. Johnson's letter resonated with him. Maybe it was the kindness and compassion in his words, or maybe it was the fact that Mark was getting older and didn't want to spend the rest of his life in and out of jail. Mark decided to take the chance that Mr. Johnson was offering. He enrolled in the program and worked hard to learn new skills and improve his education. He was determined to turn his life around and make the most of this second chance. With Mr. Johnson's help, Mark found a job at a construction company. At first, it was hard work and he struggled to keep up, but he refused to give up. He worked long hours, took night classes to improve his skills, and saved every penny he could. Years went by, and Mark slowly but surely built a new life for himself. He found new friends, reconnected with his family, and even started his own small construction company. He was proud of what he had accomplished, but he never forgot the second chance that had been given to him. Years later, as he sat in his office, Mark received a letter from Mr. Johnson. The letter was a simple thank you note, expressing Mr. Johnson's gratitude for the work that Mark had done and the life he had built for himself. It was a small gesture, but it meant the world to Mark. Looking back on his life, Mark knew that he had made mistakes, but he also knew that he had been given a second chance and that it was up to him to make the most of it. And he was grateful every day for the kindness and compassion that had changed his life.